Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Love. This is your girl Love. I am back with another fragrance video. I know it's been a minute. Don't kill me. I'm working with a new microphone, so I'm trying to see if the sound comes out a little bit crisper, but I'm nervous. So hopefully I will not have to reshoot this video 2 times. All right, so let's get into the deets. First of all, I'm so sorry. I know I've been away, but I've absolutely been building my brand. Um, and it has been a really great ride, a lot of up and down. And I'm like, oh my God, I've not been over here on YouTube. I have completely ignored my people. I'm sorry, y'all. But listen, if you guys love fragrances, and if you want the real feel and love and understanding of a fragrance, this is where you should be. Over here on this channel, I do talk about fragrances mostly. I'm going to put out more food content. I'm going to put out more fashion content. If you don't know this about me, I have a brand. The link will be in the description box below. I have a fashion boutique, and I also have a line of hydrating body creams, which I am going to put some more now because my hands are ashy. I just washed my hands 3 times from playing with the dog. But this is the body cream. But I do a hydrating body cream that is designer fragrance inspired. Of course, it would be. So this one right here, I'm putting on. This is Jimmy Choo. Yep. So this is Jimmy Choo's I Stole Choo, which is weird because you're like, you're going to talk about a fragrance. I'm not going to talk about Jimmy Choo I Want Choo. It was just the one I picked up. But it is a hydrating body cream. It is all the great things that you need for your body. I promise. But it is Jimmy Choo I Want Choo inspired and scented. All right. So it is Jimmy Choo scented. Um, I'll put the link in the bio for the hydrating creams there as well, because I'm telling you right now, if you don't do anything else, get the body cream. Also, I have a line of designer inspired candles, scented candles. My number one candle is Baccarat Rouge 540. When you open her up, she tends to be somewhere between a nice black purpley tint. No rhyme or reason. I can't get the same output every time, but sometimes she's black, sometimes she's purple. Either way, she looks like this. This is my 12-ounce candle. Y'all, listen. I'm going to pat myself on the shoulder, y'all. This is the 12-ounce. It says, let's play Baccarat, shall we? This is my Baccarat Rouge 540 candle. All I'm going to say is get it. This is the 16-ounce size. This is not Baccarat Rouge. This is actually my Flower Bomb candle, but this is the 16-ounce size. So what I'm saying is I will pop the links for the hydrating cream that comes in a 4-ounce or 8-ounce. I will pop the link for the candles, which comes in a 12-ounce or a 16-ounce. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, so super bomb. So just be ready and go ahead and grab them. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so let's get into the new fragrance. My name is Love. I know that was a long intro. I'm sorry. It's going to be what it's going to be. I talk a lot. Yes. But I love, love, love fragrances. I'm a little bit of a fragranteur. So if you are one as well and you want to know about a lot of signature scents, and you want to get like some of my fragrance reviews are like first impressions, which are the ones that I get the most comments on, because generally it just is what it is. I have a really nice selection of fragrances. I need to put together some kind of maybe some kind of shelving or something. I don't have them displayed really pretty, so I've never showed them, but as soon as that happens, you guys will be the first to know. All right, so let's get into it. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you turn on notifications. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like this video. Okay? Did we get all of the logistics out the way? Did we handle all of the business? Okay, let's go. So the fragrance that we are getting into today is Louis Vuitton's, and I am going to screw this name up, period. I'm going to say it. It's going to be crazy. But I want to say the girl at the store said it is Atrop Rev. Atrop Revs. Okay? Atrop Revs. I'm pretty sure I said it wrong. If you guys can phonetically spell it out for anybody who has this fragrance. If anybody from Louis Vuitton is watching my videos, please make sure that you tell me how to say this. But I want to say it is Louis Vuitton's Atrop Revs. And she said it like all together, Atrop Revs. H Heart Revs. I don't know y'all, but it smells good. All right, so it comes in a just like a regular white box. Is that the color of the box? I think the box was white. Yes, and then it just comes in this, and it is nicely presented like this. She's a grip. You're gonna drop some coin. She's a grip. So I will say this: when it comes to packaging, here, let me talk properly while she is being displayed. When it comes to packaging, I'm 50-50. This is nice. And guess what I do like is I keep it in here. Number one, because I want it to be protected, because it is complete glass. And number two, I do like the minimalistic packaging with the slight gold details. I didn't like the box that it came in. It came in just like a really cheap like box over top of this box. And I'm like, okay, y'all could have did better. Y'all could have did better. But we won't penalize them too much because it is really a good scent. So this is my first Louis Vuitton fragrance. And what I will say is the cap is magnetic. All right. The cap is magnetic. She's got a really nice, beautiful, amazing color. And she smells like money. Absolutely divine. I went back and forth in trying to figure out what my first fragrance was going to be. And I really settled on this one, even though I'm probably going to grab another one. So this was my birthday fragrance for myself. I've worn it. You can see how much I've worn it. I've worn her. I've worn her. Okay. Let's get into the juice. She was a pretty penny. She was $3.15 walking out the store. Okay. She was 3, but I wanted her. I knew I was gonna get her for my birthday. I was gonna get a fragrance. I wasn't sure on which one, but she was $3.15 walking out the door. So be prepared. You're gonna pay a little penny. Okay. So first of all, she came out in 2018, so she's not a new scent, but I think it just doesn't matter when it comes to these fragrances. You really have to pick the ones that are going to resonate with your personality, the time of year that you're wearing them. She smells like good old money. Like when I walk into the room with her on, I feel a little rich. I'm probably acting a little rich. But she gives me rich girl vibes all day long. Rich girl vibes all day long. And I'm holding her in this because my hands now have lotion on them and I do not want to clean the bottle consistently. But she is a fresh rose floral fragrance. She's definitely a rose fragrance. And she's got a little bit of a warm spicy. I can tell you, I can automatically pull out the patchouli, but that's just because I can pull out patchouli. I have a love-hate relationship with patchouli, period. Some of you will, some of you won't. Sometimes patchouli can come off a little bit more bohemian than I like. And it can come up a little bit stronger than I'd like to wear, but I have a love-hate relationship with patchouli. Just FYI. All right, so let's get into the notes. So the top notes are lychee, ginger, and bergamot. The middle notes are peony, Turkish rose. I can definitely pull out the rose. The rose is very strong, and I can smell a hint of the peony only because of the with the Jo Malones, they don't layer a lot of scents into their perfumes, and so that peony and brush suede, was that what it's called? I think it's peony and blush suede. You can pull it in. You can pull in that scent. And then the base note of the fragrance is patchouli. So it dries down and the patchouli can be a little strong, but I'm telling you, the rose on top of the patchouli gives it a like soft, rich girl vibe. The patchouli does not just take over the fragrance. It just does not. So hands down, for it to be my first fragrance, I absolutely love it. I will tell you, I feel like she lasts about 5 hours. I've definitely reapplied her after 4 or 5 hours. So the longevity might be a little short, but she becomes a skin scent, and so you'll see. So she is a skin scent. She's an outgoing girl, and then she becomes a soft skin scent. That's what she does. She doesn't just end up being a skin scent like Baccarat Rouge. You can smell somebody when you're really close. The same thing with the Louis Vuitton after a couple of hours. Baccarat Rouge, I feel like after maybe the first hour or so, it becomes a really close skin scent, which again makes it extraordinarily amazing. But so is this Louis Vuitton fragrance. All right, so let me just give you a couple of reviews that other people have said. As far as moderate, most people feel like it's a moderate scent. I'm on Fragrantica because I just wanted to give you the general consensus. And for sillage, which is the flow of it, or how it protrudes out in the air and gives kind of like, it's like your aura, your essence, it is also moderate. Okay, so we are down with the moderate. They say it's a predominant female scent. You know, Louis Vuitton fragrances can be unisex. I would say this is definitely, I don't want to smell a man this rosy. Unless he's a man that likes to smell rosy. But you can pull out the rose and patchouli in this, I promise. Some people feel like it was overpriced. I just told you how much it was. She was a grip. So this month alone, somebody said gorgeous scent. It is much more than a fruity floral. Absolutely. It's much more than a fruity floral. I don't know why. It says the ginger is in this really stands out on my skin, and it's given loft from the lychee. I don't know what that means. Someone else said last month that this is berries and patchouli. This is long lasting, but into the night has better sillage. So they're experiencing better sillage at night. I feel like the sillage happens immediately in the beginning, and then it stays for a while, and then it starts to kind of become your skin scent in like hour 3, hour 4, and then a little touch up to rejuvenate the night is what I would do with the fragrance. This one gets a 10 out of 10 in my book. I would say save your coins. Go ahead and grab her. She's going to give you all the rich girl vibes, period. And I want you to enjoy her. So there's no reason for me to put a link in the bio. I can put a link in the bio. You guys know where to go get her. Go to Louis Vuitton and grab a Trop Revs. We're going to work on the name, sis. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you share this with somebody else who loves it, especially if you're into getting a Louis Vuitton fragrance. If you guys have this fragrance, let me know what you think. I'm very, very curious to know what you think about the fragrance. All right? And until the next video, guys, toodles noodles. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.